Rolling.
Welcome to the Mark Boudelier Show, where we show Johns and sometimes drip. Drip or drown, baby. Drip.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is I, Mark Boudelier, and today we have a special unboxing that's already out of the original shipping box. I'm going to be showing off a new sneaker pickup, one that is pretty controversial and one that just came out. But before I get into all of that, I do want to say, hey, welcome. If you're new here, subscribe. Hit the push notification bell as well so you know when the next video will be. That is super appreciated, as well as go follow my Instagram, where you can find some incredible fit pics and other various things. Let's go ahead and jump in. You guys can probably see this shoebox right in front here with this little symbol, if you will. And if you guys have been looking recently, you would know that these are the Rick Owens Converse. This shoe came in two different colorways. I only picked up one of them. I started to get both of them for the sake of the video, but we kept it at one. I grabbed the low top white ones, as you can see right here. To kind of highlight everything, you have like this very durable like canvas material on the sides here. That's like the base material. You got this like extended tongue from a typical Converse shoe, and then you also have like this double sole thing going on, as well as the square toe with this little divot kind of thing in there. I don't quite know what the divot thing is for, but it is definitely a big deal that he changed the rounded toe that you see traditionally on a Converse into a square toe. Square toe shoes have like always had this weird, like, people mostly don't like them, so there's a lot of like hate that surrounds square toed shoes, and I do think people are starting to like kind of ease up on that, but for a while that was like one of the most hated fashion trends like out there. So I think by doing this, it's definitely a pretty big statement. But let's get both of these out real quick. And yeah, so some of the controversy like surrounding these shoes here obviously comes from this little logo that we saw not only on the box but as well as on the tongue. It's like Rick Owens like pentagram logo that is actually used on other like collaborations as well. If you guys have seen the Rick Owens Champion collab, there's like this logo is used like consistently throughout. It's not a new logo for the Rick Owens Dark Shadow label, which I forgot to mention if you aren't familiar. Rick Owens does have his little like diffusion line, which is slightly cheaper prices. I'm not gonna act like they're cheap, but they are cheaper. And a lot of the stuff that he does under that line is a little more like wearable in a sense, or like more relaxed, however you want to like word it. I'm not like a huge Rick head, so don't come at me, but yeah, that's kind of what I take from like the Dark Shadow line, and that's where these shoes fell. But yeah, Rick Owens has never been someone who likes sneakers. He mostly he's referenced them in things like the GeoBasket being like a Nike Dunk, like his interpretation of, as well as like the Ramones being like his interpretation of like a sneaker. But with like the actual sneaker collaborations he's made, that's been more of like a recent thing. Like he did his stuff with Adidas a few years back. He recently did he's done the Veja stuff as well, which has been like ongoing for a few years. He's done the Birkenstock thing like a few times, and then now Converse. I want to talk a little bit more about the whole like controversy like surrounding this little pentagram logo. Christians are getting like very like upset about that. I'm pulling up like the little Instagram thing that was on Converse's actual Instagram, because if you like have looked through the comment section of these photos, pretty crazy. There's a lot of comments. We have ultimate cringe, this ain't it, nope, no thanks, I'm too Christian for this collab, goodbye Converse, yada yada yada. There's literally millions of them, 36,024 to be exact. But in the caption it says, this being from Rick Owens, saying, I've been using this pentagram for a long time, yada yada yada. I like geometric diagrams like that because in a very primal way they are a culture's grasp for control and a way to organize thoughts and systems. And a pentagram in this day and age with all of its associations, I like the fact that it refers to an alternative system and that suggests openness and empathy. So clearly there's a different meaning where the inspiration for the shoe actually came versus like what people are taking it as. I personally don't think that it's a very like offensive shoe by any means. This video isn't really meant to steer your opinion one way or another. It's more so just to show off the shoe and let you see as many angles and as many like details that you may not have seen from the stock images as possible. But I do want to kind of give my actual opinion on the shoe design itself. Personally, between the two, I prefer this one, not only because I already own black Converse and I didn't want to like another one, but I also just think that the low top is a little bit more sleeker looking. I really liked how the white canvas looked, and I still do. Like seeing it in person, I actually think the materials is better than what I expected, so that's a plus right there. I will say the toe box is gigantic. If you thought that it looked big in the photos, it looks just as big in person. I think these things could honestly be styled very cool. I don't know if I'm the person to do it. I don't know if I'm gonna be keeping the shoes. Probably not. It comes with like this alternate like black lace as well, which I don't really think would look better than the white ones. I think the white is the way to go. It's a good design. It's just a design that's not really for me. I think this could actually, like I said, it could be styled really well. I think someone with like a taller build potentially, or just like wearing a slightly slimmer-ish pant, maybe even like a slight flare or something, and just kind of have it laying over the shoe could be really nice. But yeah, that's pretty much the unboxing. Let's go ahead and cut to some footage of these guys up close. Back. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed getting a closer look at the Rick Owens Dark Shadow sneaker. Let me know what you think of this sneaker collaboration in the comments below. Subscribe, like, comment, do all those things, and until next time. Bye. These shoes came in at $165 USD. After shipping and everything, it came to like $180.
At least chain. Yeah, at least chain.
Thank you, Mark.